Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with my Defame Remember journal, ready to do the prompt for the 16th, and it is tuck spot and cheese. This was a tricky one, and I've been a bit round the houses trying to think of something. I've put my bookmark where on the page that I thought my bits were in there, but they're not. I took them out, the bits that I'm going to use. That's why I was kind of, oh, that's blank, but that's the page I'm going to use with my new bookmark in there. So we'll put the journal over there and get my bits out for cheese and tuck spot. And we might use some of that tape. So cheese, I thought, let's just move the frame a little bit. I didn't have anything cheesy, like as in actual cheese. I didn't have any wrappers, anything like that. And then I thought of the Cheshire Cat, and he's got a big cheesy smile, and also you get Cheshire cheese. So I looked through my book of Alice playing cards and Alice postcards, and believe it or not, there is not one, unless I've already used them, because I've already used about half of these playing cards. So maybe there was a one there and it's gone now, but I didn't have a cat in there. And the only other one is this postcard, and I didn't really want to use that one. It's not very, I don't know, appropriate, I didn't think, for this. So I've got this one out and I'm going to use that as my tuck spot. But I'm going to decorate it with Mona and give her a little bit of a fake smile. This is going to be a little bit odd, I think. And the cheese connection is Say Cheese Mona. Something like that. That's what I come up with. I'm not sure that I'm all that enamoured with it, but there you go. These little letter stickers is from this sticker book, the Ransom Note sticker book, and you get 2 pages of each letter apart from the ones at the back. Apart from, I think, X and Z, which I think you get half a page, or just 1 page and half a page for X. And then you get lots of little extra stickers, kind of hearts and balloons and little insects, and then there's a couple of pages of numbers. So it was £14.99 on the back, but I am sure that I did not pay that. I got it from Amazon, and I think it was maybe £10 something. I think it was on a wee special that day. I was keeping an eye on it. I think sometimes if you put the thing you want in your save for later, that happened the other day. I've ordered, it's actually coming today, a collage book, and I put it in my save for later because it was going to be 20 something pounds, and then I checked a couple of days later and it was 14. So I thought, oh. And Mona is coming, the Mona Lisa is from this book, which I use a huge amount since I got this. There's just so much, but I looked up the food pages and there is no cheese. There was no cheese to be had on, I don't even know where the food pages are, they're there. They're quite hard to turn because I actually should go through it and take out the pages that are being cut out, but you can see that there's blancmange and beans and fish and all sorts of things, but no cheese. No cheese at all. Anyway, I have ended up with Mona Lisa and Say Cheese. And it's a little bit surreal, but there you go. So I just stuck these on some old book page just to give them a little bit of a background and to give them a little bit more substantial. And I just want to cut round. I just need to check. See, I put this is the new thing that I'm doing with my watch to make sure that I'm still filming, to save me leaning up and looking at the phone. But then the watch goes off to a black screen, and then there's no point in that because then I can't see it. So I don't know whether that's going to really be good in the long term. Don't know. But funny enough, since I've started looking at the watch to see if I'm still filming, the phone that I film on, my iPhone, has not done the going off thing. So I think it knows it's under, it's being watched. So maybe it's starting to behave itself. I was thinking, oh, she's talking about buying a new camera. I better behave myself. I will end up. Right, so say cheese, Mona. And we will see how that goes in our book. So I was thinking tuck spot in here. Now I had bits picked out for, where have I put them? I had bits picked out for the background. Have I left them in another page? Ah, I was sure I had bits picked out for the background. Right, okay, so that's the bookmark. The bookmark is in the wrong place. This is the page that I picked out. And here are my little bits. So, this is just going to sit there with that. But I want to cover this first. So, this is just bits of scrap paper that we will just stick down. So I haven't caught up with this. I am now, I think, a couple of days behind, but not to worry. And the reason I will share with you that I have fallen behind is because yesterday I retired from work. Woohoo! Complete retirement. 49 years as a civil servant. So I think I am well deserved to take a little bit of time. I didn't work full time recently because we were allowed, after you have worked for so long, you can take what they call a partial retirement. And so 10 years ago I took partial retirement, which meant I could work 3 short days, a Monday, a Tuesday and a Wednesday. So I had already cut my hours. I need a little bit for there, maybe a little bit washy in there. So I had already cut my hours to half, from full time to 3 short days, like I said. And so it won't be such a big change, but having said that, it will be nice not to get up on a Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday morning and go and spend 6 hours in the office. So I'm hoping that that means more time on YouTube. Right, so let's think. Say cheese Mona. So I had a busy day. I went into the office and I got some nice presents, some nice cards, spent a few hours with some people. I quite like that. Say cheese Mona. Yeah, why not? Now it's to be a tuck spot, so I'll need to keep that open. So we're just going to glue it here and here. Here and here. So this corner, I'm going to use my 3-in-1. And yeah, so cheerio to my colleagues. We had already been out for a nice lunch the week before because Christmas lunches and restaurants being really busy and having special menus and things, we decided to go out the week before so that we weren't caught up in any Christmas do's and it being super busy. And so we had a lovely lunch out with my team, and yeah, and then yesterday, just my last day in the office, and that's it, done. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to put that there and that there. Whoops, we can just use my Pritt stick for this. And then it looks like the Cheshire grinning cheesy cat is looking down at our big smile. I must have cut that for another reason at another point and then didn't use it. Oh dear, that just looks weird, doesn't it? And then we'll put that there. Oh. But, you know, it does feel odd having worked all these years. It does definitely feel a little bit odd just now. It doesn't feel odd just now because, you know, I'm at the second half of the week anyway, and I wouldn't be working necessarily the rest of this week. But I think maybe come Monday, when I don't need to get up as early to get ready and go to work. And yeah, I think maybe when it'll hit me is after Christmas and New Year, when things kind of go back to normal times, and I don't need to go back to normal times. Well, I'll have a new normal. The new normal, that's what I'm going to call it. Right, I'm going to put 16 in here, but I think that's quite shiny and quite, it's not porous, that postcard, so I'm going to stamp on a piece of my old book here. Let's see if we can get a page that's not gluey, because this is what I used to glue on. Oh, it's a wee bit glue there, but we'll stamp it up here somewhere. So yeah, so that's my big news. Right. That's just VersaFine Onyx Black. And we will just cut this out. So I went into work yesterday for my last day about 7:45 and left about 11 o'clock, just did a few hours. I was on flexi time and I had worked up enough time so that I could do a really short day on my last day. And I came home and hubby and I went out for a nice wee lunch in a local little lunch spot, and had a wee wander around the shops and just tried to chill a wee bit because I was a little bit tense and a little bit a bit of the Cory wobbles. I don't know, is that a word? Is that a word where you are? It's a word where we are. Cory wobbles, like butterflies in your tummy kind of thing. I'm wondering if I need to point out that this is a tuck spot by punching a half of a hole. Don't know that it will. No, I'll point out that it's a tuck spot by tucking something in at some point. Let's just do some running repairs. There we are. Right, so I think that's it. Proper easy. That's my cheese. Not sure. Think I like it. I think it's quite eye-catching. So, yeah. That's number 16. Well, not number, but the one for the 16th. So, that's good. Don't know what this is. I think this is the 18th. So, I'm not that far behind. Okay, so that's me. Thanks for joining me today. And if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.